Hey everybody, let's talk about how to stop being shy. This is something that most people, most normal people are afflicted with when they are younger, and the great news is that if that's you, it is perfectly possible to get over this, and most people will. It's actually something that's quite normal to be on a journey to overcome. Now, here is an article that appeared in the website developgoodhabits.com called How to Stop Being Shy. Let's go over this article and see what they say and see if it rings true. Now, it's called How to Stop Being Shy, 9 Guaranteed Ways to Overcome Shyness. Okay, and that's what I'm going to be focusing on. It's more of a practical, what can you do type guide here is what I'm most interested in focusing on. So it talks about the problem. Social anxiety is the name for it. Where you are shy, you get nervous, okay? It affects the vast majority of people, okay? This says it's actually very low, but it's not. It's you see, the thing is, the way human beings are wired is that if you encounter a group of people that you don't know, and they're all looking at you, that's not a good situation. This dates back to when we were cave people, living in caves, and that's the problem. So this is a common issue, and we are all hardwired to behave that way. So if you feel shy when you have to talk to somebody you don't know, or a group of people you don't know, in a situation that you don't control, well, you're normal. This is a perfectly normal thing. And it's also normal to be able to overcome it. And it's actually not as hard as you might think. It just takes a bit of work. Okay, so this article defines shyness, okay? I think that they have, they start off talking about alcohol and some extreme forms of it. But it goes on to get something wrong here. It talks about introversion, okay? They completely mischaracterize introverts. Introverts are people that can do social interaction, and just that it's an energy draining experience, as opposed to extroverts who can do social interaction, but it's an energy charging experience. Okay, so they actually have this wrong. But apart from that, it's actually not too bad. Now, causes of extreme shyness, I'm less focused on the causes in as much as what to do about it, but genetics, I mean, there's not much you can do about that. Prenatal factors, not too much you can do about that. Environmental influences, well, there's possibly something you can do about that if they're current environmental stuff, but not if they're past environmental stuff. Traumatic social experiences. Everybody has these to a degree. Okay, some people have it a lot more than others, but everybody has experienced some kind of traumatic social experience at some point in their lives to varying degrees. And it's true. But what they're missing out here is that it's a perfectly natural thing. Okay, especially if you're unaccustomed to it. Now, here we go. 9 ways to overcome stress. You could explore the reasons. Okay, yeah, I suppose you could. And nothing wrong with that, but doesn't seem like the best way to address it. Identify the triggers. Now, some people might have specific triggers, I suppose, on top of just normal shyness and fear of social interaction. I am not a psychologist. I am a MBA with who's had experience as an executive and as the CEO of a company. So I also teach in universities. So I know about business, but I am not a psychologist or psychiatrist, so I don't want to comment on these too much. But it says here, list down social situations where you feel most anxious and then conquer them one by one. Okay, yeah, I suppose if you are, you have a wide variety of issues, for example, clubs and things like that. In my experience, social anxiety and fear of public speaking and fear of interaction with strangers and things like this is not a group of problems, but it's essentially one problem. So you address it as one problem. Now it says, arm yourself with information. Okay, you can read up on how to boost your confidence and things like this. But once again, that's not the main thing that's going to help you. They don't quite get to the main thing that I believe is the core of how to deal with shyness, and that is practice makes perfect. If you are shy around people, you need to be around people. You need to control the interactions you have, but you need to engage with other people in small, manageable portions so that you can gradually develop a comfort with it. And the other thing that comes with it is confidence. The more you do it, the more you see patterns, the more you spot similarities in how things go, the more predictable it is, the more you can plan for it, the more you can do it, and then the more confidence you get as you see yourself doing it and it's not going terrible. Okay, so that's the number one thing. Now, it says here, make eye contact. Yes. Okay, I don't know if that necessarily helps overcome the anxiety, but that is definitely something you want to do when you are interacting with people. Smile, yes. That doesn't necessarily, I don't think, help to directly overcome the shyness, but it certainly is something that you should do. It puts the other person at ease. It makes them feel that you are friendly and the interaction is going to go well, which in turn makes it go better for you because they are responding to your positivity. Now, number 7, keep a record of your successes. I suppose you could. As far as I'm concerned, it could be a mental record, but nothing wrong with that. Number 8, give yourself a reward for every success. Yes, this is something that actually is good. If you do something well, treat yourself in a way. Do something fun. Do something that you enjoy as a reward. And if you keep doing this, it will have a psychological effect. Number 9, be kind to yourself. Yes, that's good. Don't take it too seriously. Look, just realizing that this is a very common problem and that it is something that you can overcome. It just takes a bit of work. That usually helps to be a bit easier on yourself and not amplify the mental turmoil if something doesn't go perfectly. Okay. Now they have some final thoughts here, but yes, my final thoughts on this is that what has helped me is practice. Okay. Now, a great organization that you can join is Toastmasters. They work on public speaking. Okay, you join the club and you can do it. I am not affiliated in any way with Toastmasters. I was a member for a couple of years back in the day, about 10 years ago. It did help. It is a good experience, and if you're having trouble starting, that is a great way to work your way in, to begin. And what will happen is that you will have a very positive experience. You will see yourself interacting in social situations little by little, more and more, and it'll be going well. You will be encouraged. You will build up your confidence, and that'll help. Now, you don't necessarily have to join a Toastmasters club. You can do this on your own. You can try to be more outgoing, but basically the bottom line is practice makes perfect. No one is just instantly good at this stuff, not even extroverts. Like anything in life, if you want to be good at something, it takes practice, and that means repetition. So do it your own way. You set the pace, you're in charge, but try it little by little. Practice social interaction, and you will be surprised at how quickly you get comfortable with it, and then you get good at it. And when you get good, you will develop confidence in your abilities. And once you have that, there's no stopping you. The sky's the limit. So I hope that makes sense. Thank you very much for your attention. I will see you guys on the next video. Don't forget to subscribe, and also check out my main YouTube channel called The Company's Expert, where I have videos on a wide variety of topics, including public speaking. So thank you very much, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.